The car was repaired by the mechanic. The car was repaired by the mechanic. Can't we be soldiers in 1 year? Can't we be soldiers in 1 year? I did not become a homeowner at noon. I did not become a homeowner at noon. The project was completed on time. The project was completed on time. Were his half-brothers pipeplayers? Were his half-brothers pipeplayers? I eat an apple while watching TV. I eat an apple while watching TV. He is the funniest person I know. He is the funniest person I know. Are you threatening? Are you threatening? Children love to watch cartoons on TV. Children love to watch cartoons on TV. Should it force 2 weeks later? Should it force 2 weeks later? Because I want to speak English with my sons. Because I want to speak English with my sons. Was your brother a neurologist? Was your brother a neurologist? Why is it raining? Because of the water cycle. Why is it raining? Because of the water cycle. The photo depicts a beautiful landscape. The photo depicts a beautiful landscape. He studies hard for his exams. He studies hard for his exams. We're going to a concert on Friday night. We're going to a concert on Friday night. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Should you recline your seat on the plane? Should you recline your seat on the plane? He usually arrives late to meetings. He usually arrives late to meetings. I am very happy. I am very happy. He was not alive. He was not alive. Will they be artists of the week? Will they be artists of the week? Can't we dance a century from now? Can't we dance a century from now? They are building a sand castle on the beach. They are building a sand castle on the beach. I will finish this assignment and after that I will go to bed. I will finish this assignment and after that I will go to bed. Her mother-in-law is a hydrologist. Her mother-in-law is a hydrologist. She wants to start a business selling handmade candles. She wants to start a business selling handmade candles. What a wonderful sight! What a wonderful sight! She carefully followed the recipe, so the cake turned out delicious. She carefully followed the recipe, so the cake turned out delicious. In an hour, she'll have a nap. In an hour, she'll have a nap. They were not brewers every year. They were not brewers every year. The company is improving its customer service. The company is improving its customer service. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. Cats sleep a lot during the day. Cats sleep a lot during the day. Can you help me move this sofa? Can you help me move this sofa? Can you help me find the frozen food aisle? Can you help me find the frozen food aisle? Doesn't it light up at sunset? Doesn't it light up at sunset? Should not be a virologist every year. Should not be a virologist every year. You can be a naturalist at night. You can be a naturalist at night. They are finishing their exams next week. They are finishing their exams next week. I couldn't quite understand his name. I couldn't quite understand his name. She can be a housewife in the previous one evening. She can be a housewife in the previous one evening. Can you repeat it please? Can you repeat it please? Not excluded? Not excluded? Are you responsible for the noise in this room? Are you responsible for the noise in this room? No problem. No problem. I had a great time during my vacation. I had a great time during my vacation. She has been working as a teacher since last month. She has been working as a teacher since last month. I need to find a new job. I need to find a new job. Can't be an admin often? Can't be an admin often? I have 2 cups of coffee. Would you like one? I have 2 cups of coffee. Would you like one? Can it support normally? Can it support normally? We had known each other for years before we started dating. We had known each other for years before we started dating. I lost my keys. I lost my keys. His uncle was an air traffic controller. His uncle was an air traffic controller. I shouldn't be quoting 1 a.m. later. I shouldn't be quoting 1 a.m. later. Going on vacation is exciting. Going on vacation is exciting. The movie starts at dawn. The movie starts at dawn. Must complete. Must complete. Car in front of me. Car in front of me. Can it create last year? Can it create last year? I find history more fascinating than science. I find history more fascinating than science. Can we set up a meeting to discuss this further? Can we set up a meeting to discuss this further? I don't know if I can handle the truth. I don't know if I can handle the truth. Can we help? Can we help? By the end of the week I will have finished reading all the books on my list. By the end of the week I will have finished reading all the books on my list. Are we welders every week? Are we welders every week? You were borrowing daily. You were borrowing daily. Can we protect it after 3 years? Can we protect it after 3 years? We need a script. We need a script. Shouldn't he be a senator in 3 years? Shouldn't he be a senator in 3 years? I know. I know. He was meditating in his room to calm his mind. He was meditating in his room to calm his mind. His friends are opticians. His friends are opticians. The bells at the door jingled, announcing the arrival of the delivery man. The bells at the door jingled, announcing the arrival of the delivery man. If they throw a party, they'll invite us too. If they throw a party, they'll invite us too. Are you depressed? Are you depressed? We will continue to create more documents. We will continue to create more documents. Doesn't he yawn at noon? Doesn't he yawn at noon? Was your stepfather a businesswoman? Was your stepfather a businesswoman? He had his car washed at the gas station. He had his car washed at the gas station. You can never be a civil servant. You can never be a civil servant. How long will you stay in the country? How long will you stay in the country? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? When he's finished cooking, he'll have set the table. When he's finished cooking, he'll have set the table. She has been practicing yoga since last week. She has been practicing yoga since last week. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. Anything can happen in the future. Anything can happen in the future. Do you make him laugh? Do you make him laugh? You can't smoke here. You can't smoke here. Why did you come? Why did you come? Shouldn't it be named every day? Shouldn't it be named every day? They're going to a concert tonight. They're going to a concert tonight. May I have your phone number, please? May I have your phone number, please? The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday. The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday. We visit the beach every summer. We visit the beach every summer. We lived in a small apartment. We lived in a small apartment. Are there mother-in-law's fashion designers? Are their mother-in-laws fashion designers? Should we be salespeople in the afternoon? Should we be salespeople in the afternoon? What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? Can I request a specific product brand? Can I request a specific product brand? He is playing with a toy. He is playing with a toy. The dog barked all night. The dog barked all night. I will go to the shop. I will go to the shop. The company is looking for a new sales manager. The company is looking for a new sales manager. Can you help me find my keys? Can you help me find my keys? He likes listening to music. He likes listening to music. I could sense that he was lying about where he was. I could sense that he was lying about where he was. They enjoy taking photos. They enjoy taking photos. Students ask questions in class. Students ask questions in class. Where did you go on your last vacation? They asked. Where did you go on your last vacation? They asked. Contestant. Contestant. I like to go to museum. I like to go to museum. I'm sorry if I startled you. I'm sorry if I startled you. Had they finished their presentation before the meeting began? Had they finished their presentation before the meeting began? Is it open? Is it open? Swimmers will train for competitions. Swimmers will train for competitions. Please specify your address for delivery. Please specify your address for delivery. I doubt your intention. I doubt your intention. When are you working? When are you working? Should do. Should do. Can you get me some food? Can you get me some food? I am looking for this address. I am looking for this address. You are not developing normally. You are not developing normally. We do not experience. We do not experience. He took a different route and avoided heavy traffic as a result. He took a different route and avoided heavy traffic as a result. Can I use a gift certificate for this purchase? Can I use a gift certificate for this purchase? Despite the noise, she managed to concentrate on her studies. Despite the noise, she managed to concentrate on her studies. Always introduced. Always introduced. I don't know. How do I say it in English? I don't know. How do I say it in English? I've never seen you eat a hamburger. I've never seen you eat a hamburger. The school is across from the park. The school is across from the park. You can play outside until dark. You can play outside until dark. Can't I solve? Can't I solve? My sons are good boys. My sons are good boys. Couldn't he follow? Couldn't he follow? Please inform me. Please inform me. He is riding a rabbit. He is riding a rabbit. You didn't tell me anything about yourself. You didn't tell me anything about yourself. We work hard. We work hard. Shouldn't he be the judge? Shouldn't he be the judge? We will have a meeting in the morning. We will have a meeting in the morning. The company is looking for a new human resources manager. The company is looking for a new human resources manager. Can't we shoot at dusk? Can't we shoot at dusk? We'll meet in the park. We'll meet in the park. They start their vacation next Friday. They start their vacation next Friday. Can they settle in? Can they settle in? He could find a job in the city. He could find a job in the city. Shouldn't they improve every year? Shouldn't they improve every year? He still hasn't replied to my email. He still hasn't replied to my email. Couldn't he be a golfer a century from now? Couldn't he be a golfer a century from now? He has to meet his friends at the restaurant. He has to meet his friends at the restaurant. We had already finished the project before the deadline. We had already finished the project before the deadline. You were a salesperson every day. You were a salesperson every day. Manage. Manage. He plays guitar in a band. He plays guitar in a band. Then I have to talk. Then I have to talk. Yes, how many do you want? Yes, how many do you want? He will have fixed the computer until you need it. He will have fixed the computer until you need it. They are preparing dinner together. They are preparing dinner together. The cat was very fast. The cat was very fast. Second. Second. To practice. To practice. He enjoys playing video games in his spare time. He enjoys playing video games in his spare time. She is a talented singer. She is a talented singer. Insecure. Insecure. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. No problem. No problem. The laundry load needs to be folded. The laundry load needs to be folded. Forest. Forest. I see your sister. I see your sister. Are we going to compare 4 weeks ahead? Are we going to compare 4 weeks ahead? I'm not sure I can believe what you're saying. I'm not sure I can believe what you're saying. The keys were found under the table. The keys were found under the table. Sorry for not going out with your friends. Sorry for not going out with your friends. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Are your cousins publishers? Are your cousins publishers? I have a lot of homework, he told me. I have a lot of homework, he told me. Her brother-in-law is a lawyer. Her brother-in-law is a lawyer. You can use my computer. You can use my computer. I've finished my homework. I've finished my homework. That geologist every day? That geologist every day? The cake is very sweet, a little too much for me. The cake is very sweet, a little too much for me. Can I use my smart card for transactions? Can I use my smart card for transactions? Work together. Work together. I have to go on vacation. I have to go on vacation. Where can I find spices? Where can I find spices? I had to transfer to another bus. I had to transfer to another bus. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. We'll be sitting at this table for 2 hours when we finish our meal. We support the community by participating in local events. We support the community by participating in local events. I'm going to give a presentation next week. I'm going to give a presentation next week. I'm going on a trip next year. I'm going on a trip next year. Aware of the decision. Aware of the decision. He has been studying English since last year. He has been studying English since last year. Both of us. Both of us. They can volunteer at a local shelter. They can volunteer at a local shelter. I was not a mechanic for 3 weekends before. I was not a mechanic for 3 weekends before. Tom wants to go to Japan. Tom wants to go to Japan. Have you seen a doctor lately? Have you seen a doctor lately? I need to get something to eat. I need to get something to eat. Wasn't I eligible? Wasn't I eligible? The children were playing with their toys in the playroom. The children were playing with their toys in the playroom. I am not available. I am not available. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I need a day off, can you take my place? I need a day off, can you take my place? My brother was a nurse. My brother was a nurse. Shouldn't they be lumberjacks every day? Shouldn't they be lumberjacks every day? T-Rex is the largest dinosaur ever. T-Rex is the largest dinosaur ever. Despite the cold weather, we went for a walk. Despite the cold weather, we went for a walk. My wife was a preacher. My wife was a preacher. You want to do better, right? You want to do better, right? The new restaurant is more flashy than the old one. The new restaurant is more flashy than the old one. He starts his new job next Monday. He starts his new job next Monday. Should you do a manicure? Should you do a manicure? Would disappear. Would disappear. Is that how you always answer the phone? Is that how you always answer the phone? She was knitting a sweater for her sister. She was knitting a sweater for her sister. Doesn't he lie? Doesn't he lie? You should be fired. You should be fired. His grandchildren were porters. His grandchildren were porters. We are cleaning the house. We are cleaning the house. Come straight home after school today. Come straight home after school today. Can it produce immediately? Can it produce immediately? They closed the station. They closed the station. If I had known it would rain, I would have brought an umbrella. If I had known it would rain, I would have brought an umbrella. Is her father a blogger? Is her father a blogger? What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? Wasn't he a physicist before? Wasn't he a physicist before? Was your friend a gardener? Was your friend a gardener? Get some rest. Get some rest. I could run faster than you 5 years ago. I could run faster than you 5 years ago. I'm going to the eye doctor. I'm going to the eye doctor. You shouldn't pull it after 3 centuries. You shouldn't pull it after 3 centuries. What is your favorite drink? What is your favorite drink? Haven't I been a cop woman often? Haven't I been a cop woman often? I wish I had more savings, I could start my own business. I wish I had more savings, I could start my own business. What's this? It's a pen. What's this? It's a pen. Your cousins are Forrester. Your cousins are Forrester. If I had a magic potion, I would use it to bring world peace. If I had a magic potion, I would use it to bring world peace. Are you hiring? Are you hiring? You are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. I didn't judge. I didn't judge. Do I tempt? Do I tempt? He was playing every day. He was playing every day. The movie was more emotional than I thought. The movie was more emotional than I thought. Let's agree not to agree. Let's agree not to agree. Could you please turn the volume down? I'm trying to concentrate. Could you please turn the volume down? I'm trying to concentrate. The team that won the championship last year lost in the final this year. The team that won the championship last year lost in the final this year. Why did he cancel the meeting? Because he got sick. Why did he cancel the meeting? Because he got sick. Only important. Only important.